A thriller at Gettler Stadium as Cincinnati gets a goal in the final 5 minutes from Jaycie Brown to lift the Bearcats to a 2-1 victory over Purdue. Joined now by head coach Neil Stafford, and what a game we saw here today. We talked heading into this one. You knew this was going to be a battle against a very good Purdue team, and credit to your team as you fell behind 1-0 in the first half, but just kept battling back, and were eventually able to take this one.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster of emotion, I guess you could say. I think we were really incredibly frustrated with the first half. I don't think Purdue did anything we weren't aware of, but maybe we underestimated just how good of a team they were at moving the ball, and I think that's the best team we've played this season offensively. I thought Purdue were excellent and very well coached, very well organized, and they rattled us in the first half, but it's always that fight to the finish mentality, and we're really pleased with sort of the result. I think we're disappointed that maybe we didn't have a strong 90 minutes at home today, but I don't want to get too sort of splitting hairs here, but we're real proud of the result. But in the bigger picture, we've got to be a bit more clinical, better organized, and when we understand the game plan, we've got to execute better.
You talk about fighting to the finish. Each of your goals today came in the final minutes of each half. Sophie Gorman in the first, and then Jaycie Brown with the game winner. But those are times of the game when you either could just say, okay, let's get into the halftime break, or let's take this to overtime. But your team not satisfied with that. Took the opportunities when you had them and kept the pedal to the metal.
But you can't keep a team like Purdue in the game. I mean, you've got to hit them when you can, and again, individual brilliance of Sophie Gorman today, and then I think just that sort of relentless grind. I think we do an unbelievable job of grinding teams down, and you could see them start to fade a little bit in the second half. And when that happens, then you've just got to put your foot on their throat, and we don't do that enough. But I'm really proud of the players today. Because, again, I think Purdue is a very good side. They're going to do well this season, and I think that's a great RPI win for us today.
Certainly a win that's going to pay dividends throughout the season. And talking about some other big implications from this victory, now the best start in program history at 6-0-1. That really says a lot about these ladies.
Well, it says a lot about a lot of people. I mean, there's assistant coaches that have moved on. There are players that aren't here anymore, and I hope the alumni and former coaches all take great pride in where we're at, because everybody's had a hand in it. And you want to be successful, surround yourself with great people, and I've been fortunate enough in my career to do that. And so I'm very blessed with who I've had here at Cincinnati with me, and we're also incredibly blessed with the way that we've been supported here. So it's a good day for the program and everybody connected with it.
And we'd be remiss, Coach, not to mention kind of a milestone for you as well, the 150th win of your career. As you look back, you talk about everything that's gone into it. What does that mean to you?
I don't know. I'm more focused on LSU right now. I think this is a good day for the program, but if you fall asleep at the wheel, LSU is going to punish you. And right now, I think I'm focused on getting the players recovered, getting on a flight on Wednesday, and then being ready to go on Thursday. But again, I'm very blessed with people I have around me, and I've always considered myself very lucky with the hires I've made, or the players we've recruited, or what have you. And I'm happy for Cincinnati today.
Certainly a lot to be happy about for you and this program today. Well, Coach, congratulations on your 150th win. Congratulations on a thrilling victory today. And we'll be back out here at Gettler Stadium to talk with you about the LSU game coming up this week.
Go Bearcats.
All right, let's head Coach Neil Stafford, the 150th victory of his career as Cincinnati off to the best start in program history, 6-0-1 after a 2-1 victory here today over the Purdue Boilermakers. Here with the game-winning goal scorer today, Jaycie Brown. This one came in the last 5 minutes. You're able to get it off the rebound. Just take us through that goal and what was going through your mind through it.
I think through the whole game, especially the second half, we had a lot of confidence. We had a lot of momentum going. So I think as soon as I saw Dee get that ball, I knew it was coming through. And as soon as she rebounded it, I just knew that we had to finish it. And I know that there were other players there to back me up, so I knew they had my back, but I knew I had it.
You had it all the way. What does it say about this team? You got your goal in the last 5 minutes of the game. Back in the first half, Sophie Gorman had her goal in the last 5 minutes. But, we say fight to the finish, and that's really what this team did today.
Yeah, I think it's a huge thing for us. I think when we go down, we get a lot of confidence from that, and I think that we know that everyone has our back, and we got a lot of support behind us, and I think that it's really awesome that we can come back from a 1-0 deficit.
I know you guys really put a lot of pride in the way you play on Sundays here at Gettler Stadium. You call it Sunday Fun Day, and that really seemed to be something today. As the game went along, this team kind of continued to build. You used your depth to your advantage, but that's something this team really likes to use.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that we have so many players that could sub on. We take a lot of subs. I think it's really important for us because we do get tired out there, and I think when they come on, the momentum doesn't go down at all. I think it picks up and it builds up and it just keeps going.
Well, it continues to be a strength of this team. Congratulations on your game-winning goal, and congratulations, best start in program history. How does that feel?
It's really exciting, and I think we're going to keep going forward, and we're looking on to LSU now.
All right, big game coming up this week. We'll talk to you for that one.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that's Jaycie Brown. The game-winning goal scored today as Cincinnati defeats Purdue 2-1 to move to the best start in program history.